from Dublin, Ireland. We're just getting started leaving our hotel room. We stayed at the Hyatt Centric last night, which we paid $0 for thanks to World of Hyatt points. Today we're gonna go out and explore the city, but before that I do have Hyatt Globalist status, so we're gonna go downstairs and get some free breakfast. Very excited about today. How we go out? No, it's not there. Now I know what you're thinking, Kendall, you just had breakfast, but our first stop on here is actually this little stall, which is called the Rolling Donut. They have shops all over Dublin now, but this is the original one that just serves 3 different varieties of donuts for €1.20 a piece, or you can get 6 for €6. Great deal, we're gonna try one. Oh, it's pretty good.
Smells good.
Crunchy on the outside, and really, really good on the center. Definitely worth $1.20. You wanna try it? We got the cinnamon sugar one, and Aspen said, and I totally agree with him, it tastes just like a churro, but in a donut form.
Mm-hmm, the McChurro.
Yeah, it's very, very good. We're sitting outside the old library and Book of Kells here at Trinity College. Now there are a few different tours that you can book. If you're really tight on money, they have a €5 self-guided tour of just the campus that you can purchase through the university. However, if you are interested in going and seeing the old library and one of the most famous books in the world, the cheapest way that you can do it is a €19 per person ticket. This needs to be purchased online in advance, and this is not including the exhibitions. This is just going to the library and just seeing the book, but it is the cheapest way to get in. In St. Stephen's Park, this is the oldest park in all of Dublin, built in the 1700s. It's really beautiful in here. We have like a circular pond that kind of goes throughout the park, and you'll find a lot of people sunbathing, taking a rest, maybe taking their lunch here. It's about noon, so lots of people around from work. So we're gonna walk around the park, we're gonna see what we can find, maybe take a little bit of a rest off of our feet, and just enjoy this beautiful day that we have here in Dublin. Taking a quick hour-long breather before going back out. I got a €4 pastry for lunch. Aspen didn't want anything. He said he's still full from breakfast, but that's okay. We have a big outing this afternoon into the evening, into kind of like the late evening. So we're gonna take a rest back at the hotel room for a minute, eat my blueberry and custard Danish before we go back out. Next we're heading to one of the many Irish whiskey distilleries here in Dublin. Now, some of them are far more expensive than others. You have the Jameson Experience here in Dublin, though there are distilleries down in Middleton. You have Teeling Distillery, but we are going to Dublin Liberties Distilling. This is probably one of the cheaper tours and tastings that you get, and I think it's a really good experience. At, how much did we pay? €34 for both of us, €17 per person to do this tour. If you want something different and more of a craft experience, I highly recommend checking that out. The tour was great. You get a lot of knowledge about the distilling process, as well as some great tastings. So, definitely worth it. Dinner?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's a 30-minute walk. Dinner time. To the Stag's Head pub. So downstairs is here every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights. They have a comedy show which is completely free to go to. They also apparently give you ice cream. We're gonna see if that's true. And then down in there, it's completely free. You don't have to buy anything. There is donation fees, so you can give some euros at the end. Doors open at 8:15 every day. Show starts at 9, runs about 2 hours.